close-up of Alex's face, his eyes filled with sadness and exhaustion. The sound of birds chirping and children laughing fades in, creating a stark contrast to his emotions. Camera slowly zooms out to reveal Alex sitting on a park bench, clutching a small paper bag with a half-eaten sandwich. His clothes are worn and his shoes are falling apart. A security guard approaches him and the tension builds. Security guard, harshly, "Hey, you! You can't sit here. This bench is for park visitors, not people like you." Alex's hands trembling as he grips the paper bag. His voice is soft but filled with pain. Alex, pleading, "Please, I'm just eating my lunch. I'm not bothering anyone." Security guard, coldly, "This park isn't for people like you. Move along or I'll call the police." Alex's face as he stands up, his eyes welling up with tears. He looks around at the parkgoers who avert their gaze, pretending not to notice. The sound of the guard's radio crackling adds to the tension. Alex walks away, shoulders slumped, as showing his isolation in the bustling park. Imagine being told you don't belong simply because of how you look. This is the story of Alex, a young man who lost everything, until one stranger changed his life forever. Kicked out of a park for being poor until a bystander steps in. As Alex walks toward the exit, a well-dressed man, Mr. Jones, notices the interaction. He's carrying a briefcase and looks like a successful businessman. He stops and watches Alex for a moment, then approaches the security guard. Mr. Jones, calmly but firmly, "Excuse me, sir. Why did you ask that young man to leave?" Security guard, defensive, "He doesn't belong here. He's clearly homeless. We can't have people like him ruining the park's image." Mr. Jones, raising an eyebrow, "And who decides who belongs here? Last I checked, this park is public property." Security guard, hesitant, "Look, I'm just doing my job. Rules are rules." Mr. Jones, smiling slightly, "Well, maybe it's time to rethink those rules." Mr. Jones turns and walks toward Alex, who's now sitting on the curb outside the park, staring at the ground. The camera focuses on Alex's face, showing his despair. Mr. Jones sits down next to Alex, surprising him. Alex, startled, "Can I help you?" Mr. Jones, kindly, "No, but maybe I can help you." "What's your name, son?" Alex, quietly, "Alex." Mr. Jones, "Alex, my name is Jones, and I want you to know something. You matter. What happened back there wasn't right." Alex, shrugging, "It's fine. I'm used to it." Mr. Jones, firmly, "No, it's not fine. You deserve respect just like anyone else. Tell me, what's your story?" Alex hesitates, then opens up about losing his job, struggling to make ends meet, and feeling invisible to the world. Mr. Jones listens intently, nodding sympathetically. Alex, voice breaking, I just wanted a place to sit and eat. Is that too much to ask?" Mr. Jones, placing a hand on Alex's shoulder, "No, it's not. And I'm going to make sure you get more than just a place to sit." Mr. Jones takes Alex to a nearby cafe. They sit at a table and Mr. Jones orders food for both of them. Alex eats hungrily but tries to hide it, embarrassed. Mr. Jones, smiling, "Eat up, Alex. You look like you haven't had a proper meal in days." Alex, grateful but hesitant, "Thank you, sir. But why are you doing this? You don't even know me." Mr. Jones, leaning forward, "Because I was once in your shoes. A long time ago, someone showed me kindness when I needed it most. Now it's my turn to pay it forward." Alex looks at him, surprised. The camera focuses on his face, showing a glimmer of hope. A montage plays showing Mr. Jones helping Alex, buying him a meal, taking him to a clothing store, and introducing him to a job opportunity. Alex's demeanor changes from hopeless to hopeful. The final shot shows Alex in a new outfit, smiling confidently as he shakes hands with his new employer. Alex and Mr. Jones sit on a park bench, the same one Alex was kicked out of earlier. Alex looks around, taking in the beauty of the park. Alex, smiling, "It's funny. This place used to feel so unwelcoming. Now it feels like home. Mr. Jones, nodding. Sometimes all it takes is a little kindness to change how we see the world. Alex turns to Mr. Jones, his eyes filled with gratitude. Alex, I don't know how to thank you, Mr. Jones. You've changed my life. Mr. Jones, smiling warmly, you don't have to thank me, Alex. Just promise me one thing. When you're in a position to help someone else, you'll do the same. Alex, nodding firmly, I promise. Sometimes all it takes is one person to see the worth in someone else. Be that person. Be the change. Because kindness costs nothing, but it can mean everything. Dedicated to those who've ever felt unseen. You matter. Did this story touch your heart? Backhand index pointing right, like if you believe in second chances. Backhand index pointing right, share to spread kindness. Backhand index pointing right, subscribe for more inspiring stories like this.